So I had just did my first Harry Mack freestyle reaction. I ain't gonna lie, that Omega bars, stupid, dumb. To my he went bonkers on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, he went crazy. And soon when I had uploaded it, my boy Nate said he did something with Coach Contra. You know what I'm saying? The Flow State, after they little Flow State interview right here, I probably chill for a little minute, watch the interview. I might edit through it a little bit. Y'all might see me skip a little parts, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to sit through it and watch it until the end to see that freestyle. Got me a little blizzy rolled up. If y'all wanna chill with me, y'all chill with me for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Or save it for another time where y'all probably can't watch the whole video right now. If you just wanna skip to the freestyle, hey, go ahead. I appreciate y'all anyway for clicking the video. Let's do it. I'm like, oh yeah. I just hit 600, bro. Bro, I literally just hit 500 subs 7 days ago, gang. I appreciate y'all, right? Y'all tuning in, y'all running me up, keep commenting, keep liking. Hey, let's do it. I'm still finna do all y'all requests. I just want to see what they talking about on this one. I'm chilling right now. I ain't doing shit, so hey, I'm finna get into it. Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? My guests today on the podcast are none other than Coast Contra. Crazy episode. The conversation is inspiring, but you're definitely going to want to stick around for the bars. Let's go. This is from my flow state. Add it. Yeah. Y'all know we back at it. Ain't it crazy how the mind works magic? We'll show you the method behind the magic.
You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip hop don't die. I can't take this no more. Come on. 5, 6, 7. Hey, wait. I think we got a post. Coast Contra just saved the day.
What's going on,
y'all?
Welcome
Reacted
back
to
to
that
another
too.
episode of Flow State with yours truly, Terry Mack. My guests today are a Los Angeles-based hip-hop group that's been making massive waves since February 2022 when the Never Freestyle dropped. Went crazy viral everywhere. Has more than 16 million views on YouTube alone. Since then, they've had opportunities to open for Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl. They performed live on Jimmy Fallon. They've done their own headlining tour. They've dropped their debut album, Apartment 505. The Old Way mixtape is out right now. These guys are doing such amazing.
Every song, man.
Bless.
Oh, yeah. Love it. So just for my audience, maybe for people who are less familiar with you guys and what you do, real quick, can you just break down who is Coast Contra and how do you guys link up and start working together?
Yeah, I could definitely do that. So, you know, pretty much for those of them that don't know, we pretty much all come from different places, you know what I'm saying? And we just happen to be blessed up. God gave us, you know what I mean, a big W when he allowed us.
And this is my first little interview. I know they probably got little interviews they did, or podcasts they did. This is my first time really seeing them have some little conversation. They finna give me some little background. Let's go.
Saw the link up here in LA. And really, you know, we got the chance to live together, grow together, you know what I mean, and do all that. So, you know, as you said earlier, Coast Contra is based out in LA, and that's where we have our base of operation at. But yeah, you know, through living in Apartment 505, which is the debut album that we did, that's a real place. Through living there, we was able to build this brotherhood.
And I ain't gonna lie, I know I'm gonna be pausing it. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you know I'm really locked in on these guys. I'm not watching no rappers interviews and shit like that. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not watching no rappers podcasts like that. But they shit, I wanna see what they got to say real quick.
The debut album that we did, that's a real place. Through living there, we was able to build this brotherhood, build community, build just this love for the craft together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you guys see when y'all see these videos. But from there, we end up really just realizing like, man, it's a purpose here. You know what I'm saying? So like that purpose was probably the thing that holds us all together even more so than anything else. And it's like we got this desire to make sure that we uphold the craft to this highest standard. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that we give hip hop its proper due because it's given to a lot of us from not just our communities but other communities as well. You know what I'm saying? And as well as that, our goal for our fans and the people that do rock with us, we just want to lead them back to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's our biggest thing is authenticity.
I ain't gonna lie, they got that music. They got that music that goddamn hit hard. Like damn, I gotta lock in, bro. They be speaking they be speaking so much real shit. They be kind of waking me up. I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta lock in. He not lying.
You know, just being genuine, making sure that you are upholding yourself to the highest place you can. You know what I'm saying, and running like that. So. That's pretty much who we are and what we about as far as individually. My name is Taj Austin.
Eric Jamal.
Real Lowe's.
Raz Austin. And we are Coast Contra. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. I love it. Nah, man, when you mentioned being passionate about upholding the craft and upholding the culture to the highest standard. I mean, it comes through in the music. I like I said, I'm a genuine fan. Love your guys' sound. Love the whole energy and the chemistry that you guys have together as a group. I've heard you guys describe your sound as evolved nostalgia. Can you talk about what that means?
Yeah, actually, we actually got that from Chef. We all worked at the same area. Her name is Chef Elisa Reynolds. And it's a restaurant called My Two Cents. And that's how she describes her food, which is soul food, but it's evolved nostalgia. She has at times would say like she grew up eating some of the food and she didn't always like certain foods, but when she wanted to put her take on it, it was like, let me just try to reinterpret it my way. You know what I'm saying? So when we do hip hop, it's like, you know, obviously in hip hop you can't copy nobody, you know what I'm saying? But definitely you take the inspiration and channel it through you know what I'm saying? So
that's exactly what I was saying. Somebody said something about one of these guys, they said a bar that somebody else probably said or something. But I'm like, if you deliver the bar different and if you say it in a different way, you won't even know that they got a bar from somebody else. But 9 times out of 10, they didn't, bro, because I done heard rappers say all type of rappers say plenty motherfucking bars over and over and over again, use the same motherfucking bars. It's rap, bro. It's hip hop.
Us, we standing on the shoulders of giants. We standing on the shoulders of a Common, Andre, Kendrick, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So all the greats. You know what I'm saying? As far as but most def, all you name them all for real. So it's like for us, that's what we want you to feel. It's like when you hear like, man, for any OG that's been in the game forever, that's been listening to hip hop for the 50 year, 10 year, it's like, yeah, yo, that remind me of for any new kid. But even at the same time, it's like, but I like what they doing with this. You know what I'm saying? It's like it feel fresh. For a new kid, it's like when they hear us rap over a scenario, they don't know where that beat came from. And it's like, oh, that's they shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's crazy. If y'all seen my video the other day, I said that, bro. I'm like, bro, so every freestyle they did was somebody beat.
You know?
I love it, man. Yeah, and you guys are definitely bridging gaps like that too. Because you know, I hear so much of the 90s boom bap influence in what you guys do. And at the same time, it never sounds dated in any way whatsoever. It always feels like it's pushing forward and bringing something unique and fresh. So, man, like when I'm talking with musicians that I respect, I'm always curious, like, if you remember, like, what's the first music that you each remember hearing? Because for me, it was like classic blues. Like, my dad was really into cats like Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters, like BB cassettes, and I was obsessed.
The first music I probably heard was like some Tupac or some shit, because shit, y'all know if y'all grew up in like the 90s, early 2000s or whatever, bro. Y'all know y'all parents was bumping Tupac, motherfucking Biggie, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z and shit like that. I think my first songs I heard was like some old ass shit. Probably like some T.I. or some shit, I don't know.
That's with these tapes. Like when I was a baby, like before I was walking, I would like crawl to the speaker and like start vibrating and doing weird shit. And even now, like when I hear those artists, it hits different. You know, it resonates with me in a real way. I just think it's fascinating. Like we don't really have control over the first music we're exposed to. It just comes into our ears. So I don't know if you guys remember, maybe not specific artists, maybe you do, or maybe just genres or styles. But what's some of the first stuff y'all were hearing?
Man, I remember. It's crazy because it all came back to me. Like hearing the song older and stuff, and I started getting like bits and flashbacks. But the first hip hop song I heard was All I Need, you know, Meth and, you know, so that was the first one. But I think they was playing it on Yo MTV Raps. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know English at the time. I just remembered the melody and the beat, and I was like, yo, I was like, that's so fire.
Musical motherfucker, boy.
Yeah. That's all. I probably have to say like my parents always played gospel in the crib.
I ain't gonna lie. I take it back. It might have been some gospel. I don't know. Ain't no telling what the first. We probably would never remember the first song we heard, but I ain't gonna lie. It probably damn near was some gospel.
Hang with my older brother. He would play like, what's that like? What they were saying.
I said that's crazy. Like, I said both of them names.
By, like just but being outside, they always blasting different music. The one that like caught my ear was probably like Fabulous. Or like Nelly, and I remember like a time I was in my brother's truck, and I knew it word for word because it's crazy as a kid. You know, like the melody. You know, like I'm like, it's going down, baby. Yo, he looked back like, yo, you know what you saying right now? Like Chippy's Cocoa Puff. I'm like,
I swear to God, I heard that when I was a kid. I know I remember hearing that growing up when I was a kid. I never played that. I never played that song. I done heard it though millions of times.
About smoking, I didn't even know he was talking about it, but I just knew I got down with it, and then it was like, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. Bro. He was like, you probably shouldn't be saying it then. But that's like one of the earlier moments for sure.
Yeah, I think the earliest memory, you might feel the same, was Lauryn Hill. Was Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and it was that thing. Because we didn't the same thing. We was too young to like, I don't even know if we could really fully talk at the time or something. Right. But like we was just like that thing. Like we just love that melody, you know what I'm saying? So that, but my mom used to keep that whole album on repeat, and I remember that in between that and Outkast.
That's how it be. You never play the song. Your parents or auntie or older siblings or something.
That record is so crazy, bro.
Absolutely.
Man, that's wild. Yeah, and I definitely had that Nelly CD, bro, and I was definitely rapping along with that, having no idea what the fuck I was talking about. That was a big record. That's really dope. And so also for you guys, for Raz and Taj, like I know you come from a musical family, right? And so with both of your parents being...
Yeah, somebody told me that. Excuse me, this shit hitting. Somebody told me his mom was a singer. I don't know what they said about his dad. But they said the twins, Taj and Rod, they said their mom was a singer. They said
and such incredible musicians, obviously.
New York Slick told me a little background. A couple of y'all told me a little background about these guys.
Razkaz, one of the dopest MCs out of all time, and your mother, Teacher Moses, as well. Like, what was that like? What role did your parents have, if any, in your music? Were they hands-on with it and encouraging you guys to do music? Did they kind of take a back seat and let you gravitate towards it on your own, or what was that kind of like for you guys?
I always say the best and most important part about watching them do what they do is that it was possible. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think it was too much like of a hands-on approach, because it's just like, we wasn't even like that. It was like, I got to get it right. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was in the room, you know what I mean? Like all day until, you know what I mean? I'm not coming out. I ain't even eating. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not even showing him until it's ready. You know what I'm saying? And then I go show him. He like, oh, this is fire. And he like, next you know, he ain't coming out the room. You know what I'm saying? And he like, I'm sneaking into his class. I'm like, all right, what he just did? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they didn't really show us that way, but like, yeah, it was definitely like, man, seeing that this actually works. So like, how it's so funny. I be telling people like, being a lawyer or a doctor was more foreign to me. Like that seemed more like of a kind of like reach. You know what I'm saying? Than like doing music, because that's not what I didn't see that in my household. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it was for me though. Yeah, no, I say the same. Absolutely.
No, that's dope. I mean, just to have role models like that show you that it's possible, I feel like that's everything. Because in so many families and households, I feel like it's discouraged almost, because it seems so unfeasible. You know, it's like it's so competitive. It's hard to make a living. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I'm a drummer. My background is playing the drums. I've been playing drums for as long as I've been rapping. Wow, and I had this really incredible teacher in Portland, Oregon, where I'm from, named Alan Jones. Shout out to Alan Jones. But yeah, he told me this thing right when we first started taking lessons. And he was like, do you want, like, if you want an easy job, you should become a brain surgeon. And I was like, what are you talking about? Wow. And he was like, if you become a brain surgeon, you're going to go to school for like 12 years for college. It's going to be super challenging. You have to take all these crazy exams. You're going to have to do whatever they have to go through those 12 years to get that degree. It's going to be super hard. You're going to get out. And then you're going to have like a really high paying salary job, and you'll have benefits and stuff like that. You'll be able to take care of your family. He's like, so if you want an easy job, do that. If you want a hard job, let's play the drums. Because with this, you're going to be studying your whole life, not 12 years.
Wow.
You never stop studying. There's always more to learn. It's a continual thing. You're not necessarily going to get that money, even if you are great. There's plenty of great people, as we all know, that are slept on, Right. And it just resonated with me a lot. It was like the first lesson, and he turned to me. He was like, "So, what do you want to do?" I was like, "Let's play the fucking drums, bro."
That's crazy.
That's like some goosebumps shit. Yeah.
What was that movie with a boy? It just recently came out. It's like a little older. It was a movie
about the jazz drummer.
I think so.
Whiplash?
Yeah, Whiplash. He was going bleeding. I'm like, bro, this is serious.
That's crazy.
This is serious.
That's crazy.
Luckily, I never actually bled practicing drums. I feel like I got close, though.
Right. How much does playing the drums influence your ability to flow and pocket and stuff like that?
Dude, it's such a cheat code, man. It's everything. Because for me, especially because I'm improvising most of the time.
Right.
So I think of a freestyle rhyme like a drum solo with work.
I get that, because shit, if you make your own beat, if you make your own beat, it'll damn near be easier to rap on your own beat than anybody else beat type shit. So I kind of feel what he's saying.
You know, so the whole the rhythmic component of it is it all comes from me playing jazz and playing the drums, and like I'm already comfortable with rhythmic improv. So then it was just the process through practice and training of figuring out how to attach words to it that makes sense.
Right.
Add the language component.
Right. That's
hard.
hard.
Yeah, it's tough. It's everything, man. The drums and the rhyming go hand in hand for me for sure. But
I'm curious, real quick.
Yeah, please.
Is it possible for you to play drums and freestyle at the same time, or is that too much of a brain? Like it's just a storm in the mind. Like you know what I'm saying?
I can do it, but usually for me it's like one of them suffers.
Absolutely.
It's like when you're playing like a sports game, a video game, and each like player has its like his level. It's like shooting, passing.
Yeah,
you know, like,
right,
and nobody's like maxed out on all of them. You know,
Right.
it's like I have one column for rapping and one column for drumming, and depending on which one I'm focusing on, the other one suffers.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
So I always feel weird about it because I want to do both like as high level as I know I can.
Right.
I feel him.
But shout out to like Anderson .Paak and people like that who do that.
When I
and
watch
make it
that
look
type of stuff, I'm like, how is that even? That seems so hard. Like even to move one hand at one pace than the other, to me just seems like so difficult to the mind.
Yeah. And the craziest part about it too is like when I saw Anderson .Paak on like the Tiny Desk concert that he did, I was just like, dude, this is so fucking undeniable because like how effortless it was. And then it's like the pocket of his vocals is not the same as the pocket of his drums. It's like he's laying the like you guys know how when you're rapping, sometimes you lay back on the beat and you're putting your vocals in a different spot, a slightly different, like you know, or like Dilla with the drums and stuff. Like I've heard you mention Dilla as an influence. It's like it'll just be slightly off the grid, milliseconds off the grid, and it's like Anderson .Paak is doing that. With the drums is one area, and then also with the vocals it's almost like its own pocket.
That's amazing.
So that blows me away. But I'm gonna keep working on it, man. Thank you for reminding me.
No doubt.
Sometimes I forget what I gotta be working on. That's dope. Well, speaking of like, you know, origins and you know, where our musical inspiration comes from, like Real Los, I know you're from Colombia originally, correct?
Okay, from Colombia.
So what's that like? I mean, does your Colombian heritage like play a role in your artistry, do you feel like, or just in who you are as a person, and how does that kind of manifest for you?
Yeah, I would say I look at it like, you know, a mesh between that culture and, you know, growing up out here, and, you know, that's kind of like the whole world. You know, that's why the bridge exists, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like bridging those two worlds, those two cultures. And the cool thing about it is that I get to be able to tell and translate things on both sides of the field, you know what I'm saying? And bring references from that side that I can spit in English, but if you come from that, then you know what I'm talking about. So it's one of those cool things.
Oh, God.
And just to be able to show people from this side also, like, all that, and, you know, and open up on the world. So... all that, and, you know, and open up on the world
with the mic.
Nah, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's
I ain't gonna lie. I bet these niggas cool as a motherfucker, brother. Until I just hang around for real for a bit, or just be in the studio with them, bro. I know these niggas probably cool as a bitch, bro. Like you can tell, gang.
Just so many possibilities.
Cool as hell, nigga. Tell like real. Absolutely. A lot of us.
That's
bro.
fire, man. And I love the the bilingual rapping, dude, is mind blowing to me. Like as a rapper who unfortunately can only rap in one language, every time I see that, I'm blown away, man. Like, and I have to ask, like, is one easier than the other for you?
Yeah.
Which one, nigga?
English, I would say, is easier because that's how I started rapping.
Word.
And then I started like implementing the Spanish.
That's understandable.
Like probably like I want to say like 3-4 years ago, and just so it's more of a newer thing. But we was spitting like since we was like 16, you know. So like you know, I know y'all for sure go way more, you know. But yeah, so I'm more comfortable with the English, but the Spanish is super dope to play with it because it just the way the words are, it allows you to tap into different pockets, And it's like, oh snap! It's like I ain't never really heard this. So it's like, all right, let me see.
Yeah,
what's,
like
what's
this nigga
over here.
flows get wild
like,
in the Spanish.
Oh,
Like
bro,
he starts dribbling in the Spanish. I'd be like, wow.
Bro.
I know it's like always some of my favorite
I
parts,
be
even though I
what
have
he
no
be
idea what he's
saying,
saying.
Right.
But yeah,
It's wild. You could
This
tell
shit
when
be
you
so
like
hard,
even
what
in
he
the
be
Spanish,
saying.
even for us, like we don't understand what he's saying, but you could tell when he cooking. And like when he really cooking, like you be like, yo, what'd you say right there, bro? I know you was. He like, nah, that part, I was actually killing him on that part. Nigga, I said da da da. So it's fire, yeah. I love that. I feel like you tap into a whole nother lane with the
I told you these niggas cool as a bit.
yeah, it's crazy because like off top freestyling, like how I do it, is super popular in Spanish, in the Spanish language, like in Mexico, Central America, South America too. Like I know in Mexico, there's these huge competitions that are like mad popular, like they fill big arenas and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's cats like freestyling off the top of the dome, but it's not even like always a battle like what we're used to, like with battle rap, where it's like they're not always like tearing each other down. It'll be like they're doing different challenges and stuff, like putting words on a screen, like similar to what I do live.
That's fine.
And they've been doing it since
shit
way
hard,
before me. And I'm always like, damn, dude, this is like a whole world that's probably so dope. Appreciate how dope it actually is, man.
It's crazy. I remember last time I had went out to Colombia, I was like visiting Medellin, and there was some cats just like going crazy freestyling, but they were like rapping about everything that's happening in real time, and it's just like, but it's beautiful to see like how they
knew what they
gonna
knew
be able
what
to
they
do
were
it
gonna
like
do.
this, and like you
They knew what they
literally
were
are
gonna
living
do.
in a constant manifestation
So what I
24/7.
just
It
say,
don't
they
like
manifest
some niggas
this
like
shit. I was
you might have that
just
one
gonna say
person
that.
where you go tap in and talk to about your dreams, and they're your encourager, but then you gotta go back to reality. You know what I'm saying? Your parents will tell you you can't even talk to that with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Whereas and with us, that shit was literally from work. Like we all work together, so it's like from work we talking about how it's gonna be, at the crib we talking about how it's gonna be, go to the studio, that's how it's gonna be. Like 24/7 niggas is locked into the manifestation, into the dream. So like for me, when I say 505 is a mindset, it's like once we moved out, we had to get back to that. Like, oh shit, bro, we can't forget to keep. Let's stay locked in like that, like to keep the vision alive, like because it's easy to just get lost in you doing shows. You kind of get lost in the sauce. But that 505 mentality is like for us is like the glue and like really the mindset that'll push this shit past what 505 really was physically. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say too, I feel like another important element that was like captured in 505 was the brotherhood itself. I'm the last member in the group, so you know, and the oldest. So moving in, my papa always tell me, you never know somebody until you live with them. And I got to know these guys. You feel what I'm saying? So like having that element, I feel like coming out here by myself and God blessing me with them and we all linking up like that and them allowing me to stay in there. There's already 3 of them in there. You get a fourth, you know,
what I'm saying? That's
person
real.
coming in. I feel like you really never know what's on like God's radar. You know what I'm saying? And that's why gratitude played a big part, because you don't know what's coming, but you do know what you have. You know what I mean? So to be grateful for that, and to be grateful to be linked up with some good men. You know what I'm saying? Like I know there's a lot of people out here that move different, and the fact that like we all kind of move on the same accord, same morals and things, like same characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I always tell like these guys taught me like the power of communication, and that being an essential part of this brotherhood. It's like it's a lot. You got to think that's a lot of masculine energy in that room. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, if an issue, you know, come up, it wasn't all just like, oh, you know, we're gonna make it. It's like, bro, get your feet out my face. Please stop farting.
Turn the light off.
Turn the light off.
But still, though, to be able to motherfucking push through that shit and still come out on top like they did, bro, them niggas, bro. Niggas need to take heed to what the fuck they done did, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been tapped in that long to these guys, but I can see, bro, they, bro.
If I'm trying to sleep, I just got off work. You just getting in. Bro. So it was a lot of that, but like that also taught us like, just like, it made the glue that much stronger with us. So it's like, you know, people always tell us like, y'all stick together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if music was to stop, these guys gonna be the uncle to my kids. Like, so it's like it's a serious brotherhood. It's like beyond the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? The music is like, what's up? We all got the, you know, same purpose and goals. But it's that much better when it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And nothing really like come between that because of what we've been through.
Right. No, that's a fact. I was gonna say, even to the point, I was reflecting on this like actually the other day. I think I was telling y'all like I realized I'm more codependent when it comes to growth now because of the experience I had. But it's like
I look back on that. I'm like, man, the experience, time and time again, people get preyed on and just not being like able to guard themselves against some of the forces that you might encounter. And like, I don't mean that on no Star Wars Jedi shit, but just that's in regular life too.
I love Star Wars Jedi shit
in a corporate space. Like,
I feel like
sometimes hasn't seen it. Go watch it right now.
That motherfucker.
It's just insane, and I was blown away by it, like everybody else, and just the fact that all of you guys brought it like so hard. Like nobody was outshined. It was just like. And you all took a different approach to the joint, and everybody killed it.
You can't really
repost by every legend in the game. It seems like just crazy exposure. Like I said, 16 million views on YouTube alone. Who knows how many millions of views everywhere else? Did you guys know you had something special with that one when you made it?
100%.
Yes, indeed.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we didn't know to what magnitude.
Yeah, that's
and we felt like we was like, all right, it's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna do this.
It's gonna do
been
that.
like slight. Like for us at the time, like there was like slight like viral, just like spikes in viewership and stuff like that. And then when we heard that one, we was like, nigga, this, no matter what nobody say, we know for us, this is at least a level up for us artistically with the penmanship. Like, so then after it did what it did, it was like, okay, that makes sense for this one to do that. You know what I mean?
Now talk to me about this one though, because I know, you know what I'm saying, at the time you had the hair, all that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything, you know what I'm saying? It was a big thing. I need that respect.
Even talk about the process of your verse in particular, because
oh man,
he cut his hair. Why
So,
he cut his hair though?
All right, so quick, note. I wasn't like raised with hip hop. Like it wasn't like always like right there with me. I didn't start rapping until I was 19 in college, and I would freestyle in high school. You know what I'm saying? And people was like, "Yo, you should write." And I'm like, "That's not what I want to do. I wanted to do real estate." So, you know, once I figured out I could rap, or like people actually like what I said, I was 19, and I was like, if I'm not on by the time I'm 22, I quit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not 22, you know what I'm saying? So coming out with these guys, and they were telling me like, yo, you gotta do your homework. And I'm like, what you mean? They like, you gotta go back and like study, study who you know, the ones that like did this shit before us. And that's exactly what I did. So you wouldn't have got never if they never told me to go do that. So when I went back and go study, I'm watching all the groups, you know, Tribe.
So
and
he like, everybody. We finna use this.
The ones
beat.
that stuck out to me.
We want this beat right here.
Was Method Man and ODB, and they stuck out to me, and it was just so. I found it attractive how they said their words. So you know, when Never came up, and I'm like, all right, how we about to approach this one? I'm always trying to approach it different, and when approaching that one, it was like I should tell a story. And I was like,
quick note too, he always been an ill storyteller. Like that's one of his superpowers.
I didn't even know that.
I said that, bro. The way he be telling the story, why he be rapping, bro, that shit, bro. All I can say is this shit fire, bro. I think I said it on the last when he was telling the story about Christopher. Y'all know y'all was in the comments. We was trying to decipher that shit when he was telling the story about Christopher. When he was rapping the shit, bro. That shit was so damn fire.
That's crazy,
I know
cold,
the story that you tell in that verse, man, is so dope. And with like the moral at the end and everything on some Slick Rick shit, dude. Like it's amazing, man.
I didn't even like notice like storytelling was my thing. But when I go back and listen to my work, I'm like, damn, I've been telling stories
the whole time.
So I'm like, okay, cool. But even when you know, when I wrote it, I was like, I'm going up against monsters. So I'm like, damn, I'm telling the story. Am I taking the easy way out? Like, how am I about to do this? And I was like, it's not about to be on the level that I think it should be at. And I had seen like I be paying attention to signs and whatnot. So I know I was somewhere, and I was like really doubtful about the verse. I'm like worried about bringing it to him. I'm like, damn, this your body be weak, because they'll tell you right again, nope, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I go ahead and I see like 444, and I was like, that's God talking to me. He was like, and he said to me, this verse is going to do everything it's supposed to do, no more, no less. So just let it go. It's done. So that's when I was like, all right, bet. It is what it is. When we did it, you know what I'm saying, and it got the reaction that it got, I was like a little like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really dope for all the OGs to tap in. And I think, was it the day before we released or the day?
Either the week of.
or
the
day
week before. I think it was the week before.
We was on tour when it was starting going.
It started picking up.
Just like,
it was a month before, wasn't it?
A month before?
I think it was like a month before because we was on tour.
You're right. Yeah. And then like Kevin Hart posted it.
Yeah,
and it was crazy.
Album release.
Yeah, so it was up for the album. So like, it was just so like
it boosted
it was amazing. It was really amazing. And yeah, you know, Jid commented like, y'all, I gotta see y'all about that. You know what I'm saying?
That was fire.
Competitively, you know what I'm saying, in a good way.
Shout out to Jid too,
Yeah,
because
shout
that
out
was
to
the biggest.
JID, man.
That beat, we took. Hold on, we gotta actually get that man his flowers.
100%.
That him and Childish
Fire.
Mayor. That beat is so fire, but the only reason we stepped on it like that was because y'all got to go listen to the original, like what he did to it, like that, like
get this shit
Went
jumping
crazy.
like some
boom or fool, like yo,
Shit.
y'all know Jid got crazy pockets and
he's
flow and
crazy.
shit like that,
Yeah,
but like the
Like
way
some
he steps on that
fool.
joint is it's like a second it's one beat and it transitions into that, and like the way he steps on it, it was just like for me, we you know we love this shit, so whenever we hear like a new nigga that's just like I'm like, oh man, I'm a fan of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's fire. So it was
That's
just one of the
some
things
real
like when
shit.
niggas got the beat, it's like, oh yeah, you gotta already come at the level that he was already on. So that's literally off the telling of what he did. So
By saying
it's amazing.
One of the weird things too, and I don't want to call it weird because it was supposed to happen. Like that started. So we've been doing those freestyles, and then like you know the album dropped, Never's Taken Off, and when people found out like it's not just one freestyle that they did, they got some. They was like, we want more of that. So it's kind of weird because we be on tour and we be like, yo, who knows in here for Apartment 505? Like 25% be like, yeah. We be like, who knows in here for the table freestyle? So it be like, so some people be like, well, they got an album out? Like, so it's such a difference in like, it was just like a different. I don't want to say the word weird, but it was necessary, I guess.
I will say the beauty because Apartment 505 came out before we ever did the freestyles. That was we started
created.
Yeah, we
Created way
we
before
created
the
that well
freestyle.
before we did the freestyles too with that and stuff like. But you know we wanted to focus on really making songs and figure out how can we be cohesive as a unit and not like try to out-rap each other.
Yeah.
Like the purpose ain't to out-rap each other on these joints. It's to actually get across whatever the message is on the song. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like the thing that we love is rapping. You know what I'm saying? So when we get to the table, and I think what people can see is like the genuine hunger of just like I want to come as hard as I possibly can on this joint.
Send a message.
And like I got 3 other dudes that I know is gonna come as hard as they can on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Pause if need be. You know what I'm saying? I saw him looking at me. I saw him saying this nigga do. He do this thing
I wouldn't even think of no pause shit. That's crazy. Till you said.
He'll look at you and he be like. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Let me see.
he can do pause if need be. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 other dudes that I know is gonna come as hard as they can on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Pause if need be. You know what I'm saying? I saw him looking at me. I saw him saying this nigga do. He do this thing like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting you see. He'll look at you and he be like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga,
Really?
you feel me? But nah, anyway, like, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna go.
Really gonna say
you know what I'm
that?
saying? I can't even say it now, but yeah, just go
rap
off.
really
He's gonna
well.
Rap really well. You know what I'm saying?
Rap very good.
Rap very well. You know what I'm saying? And I think that element was more like a playground style of it, which was pretty cool because even coming into like the music we're doing now as well, it's like. Is to eliminate some of them ideas you think you gotta have, the structures you think you gotta have. It's like, nah, niggas can rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hear a lot. Like, people don't want to hear that rapping. No, they do actually.
Oh
Oh,
God.
dude, like I want to hear
Some
it,
people
man,
don't.
for sure.
A lot of
That's
people
love.
do.
That's love.
We didn't know that people actually wanted to hear people rap. Like, that's what.
100%.
So when Apartment 505 was created, we was really like, don't. That's too long of a verse.
Yeah.
And it's like, but then when you get to the table and people loving it, we like, wait, they actually want to hear us.
Right.
All
Wanna hear
right,
that
let's
shit.
get busy.
8 minutes. You know
And
what
on
I'm
top
saying?
of
Niggas
that,
going through the
8,
whole
9,
thing.
10
Yeah.
it
minutes
was also
song.
dope.
Let's
It was also
go.
dope because like
Oh,
they
God.
play video games like in Apartment 505.
Right.
I don't play video games. My brother did, and I would try to, and I was the one that would lose my temper and like break the joystick. So I was like, you know what, video games not for me. You know, I'm older now. I play, what was that, Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
With
Mortal
them.
Kombat
tournaments.
Yeah.
That
They
shit
whooping my
fire.
ass. I ended up punching the damn drum. I was like, see, video games. I'm definitely gonna have you. It's incredible what you do. Yeah.
100%. 100%.
100%.
So to even speak on that, you know, because we come from the philosophy and you know from how I had come to know it. Even watching, they got a video of it. Who was it? It's LL Cool J,
Redman.
Redman and them, yeah, and like breaking down like we know freestyling to be freestyling at least for us in a sense of like that's when you keep a written on you and it's a bullet. It's like so when you use this, it's like yo, I'm about to come with these different freestyles. You come
Right.
boom boom. To actually have the ability to do this off the top of the head, I know that for off the top. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a lot of people that mistake what we do for what you do, and I feel like that's not fair. Because it's not that I don't want to even take.
Because I can't come half as lyrical as you guys off the top.
I don't.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not even fair for me to say like, well, I can do what you do.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not.
You
know what I'm saying? Like
sincerely, because I was joking a little bit, but likewise, you know, it's like I also, you know, on the right,
because he literally using people words and then putting them inside the freestyles and shit. So.
Side, like you guys are people that I look up to from way down here. So you know, I appreciate.
We've been hearing the songs. You enjoy.
Oh, okay.
I've been hearing these songs. I'm working on it. You going hard.
Oh, thank you. I'm working on it.
Yeah,
but no, I appreciate that. But yeah, no, it is. It's funny because like my understanding too is like the word freestyle, the meaning of it has changed over time.
Right.
Like, back in the beginning, like in the '80s and stuff, like. I heard Big Daddy Kane say that a freestyle was not improvised back then. It just meant like a lyrical flex, like a dope rhyme that's not about any one particular subject.
Right.
And then at some point in the 90s, like, it, you know, with like Freestyle Fellowship and like Idea and Super Nat and Juice and legends like that. Shout out to all those, the OGs who laid the groundwork. That's when it started to mean improvised and off the top of the dome, you know. So and then what's funny and ironic is now it actually has come back to the original meaning, and I have no problems with it. Like I love written freestyles just as much as I love off top freestyles as a fan and as a listener, you know. But yeah, it is confusing to the audience sometimes because people get it twisted and then you know they think the rich shit is
they be like, how did they all time that at the same time? I'm like, I wish we had that.
We had that ability, but I'm like, I just wanted to make it be known because I feel like
who really thought that they'll say. I mean, it's possible, but come on now, y'all gotta have common sense.
This is to at least for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, freestyle I look at what you do as like a real life superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just genuinely.
They still don't take away what they be doing or take away from what he be doing.
I feel like and the fact that when I watch you on Sway and it's like coming up, like it's one thing to freestyle like and make it make sense. I think that's the ultimate challenge. Like it's like to make it make sense. But that next like upper echelon God tier to me is to come up with bars on the spot. Then in my head I'm like, damn, what? It's almost like writing in real time because I'm watching you connect things and still make it a bar like that to me is. It's amazing, bro. I can't lie.
Not only that, but to add onto that, I seen the joint. I think he was in Miami. Yeah, and then just the pockets, like, but the I think it's like a double time, but I think that comes from the drum, so that makes sense.
Yep.
But man, like just to do that improvising, it's crazy.
That's
bro.
wild.
You understand? We be about to go on stage nervous.
Thank you.
We know our lyrics.
Yeah, right.
How you feel? Let's use the bathroom. Yeah, don't like, bro, like so to be, you know, in front of these icons and these different people and still be that shocked.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm really locked into these guys.
Sent the pack the other day. You know what I'm saying? Sent it like he was, you know what I'm saying, wasn't even in the group.
Let's go.
Got official email and everything.
No, I love it, and everybody killed it on the song lyrically. I have questions for every single person's contribution, but we're getting a little low on time. But I did want to say, Raz, I'm pretty sure it was in your verse, which I loved, where you had this line that stood out to me so much, where you say, "Who am I? Not your favorite rapper, but your favorite person." Right?
Yeah.
Dude, and that resonated so much with me. I've heard you guys talk about, you know, balancing, like being professional artists, MCs, like, and we know that can be so all-consuming, right? It's not only our career, it's our passion. It's a big part of how we identify ourselves, right? Balancing that with being complete humans, right? And taking time to invest in, like, your relationships, your families, the people around you, being willing to take breaks when things are moving super fast, right? Like, I guess just to kind of close out here, like, why is it important to you guys to strike that balance?
I think in that, for me, I realized, especially the space I wrote that from at the time was because I had more value, I had more love for the rapper Raz Austin than I did for the person Raz Austin. You know what I'm saying? And like I invested more into the rapper Raz Austin because I feel like that's the part about myself I like. You know what I'm saying? Like where the insecurities is at, then that nigga don't really get no love. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it was, and then I also
don't
think
tell me you strapped for cash, because what if I'm strapped for cash too? I ain't gonna lie. I've been running all these songs back. I've been reacting to, bro.
Somebody being my favorite rapper and just like investing to that person. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like, damn, this nigga's perfect, or damn, this nigga raps so good. If only I could rap like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like just like kind of reminding people like the most important person like whether somebody's inspiring you, and even for me, even if that rapper part of myself inspires me and gives me a boost in confidence, whatever the case may be, is like the person in the mirror is ultimately where my peace of mind got to reside. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think it's very important because once I put the mic down, it's like I'm gonna spend more time off the mic than I am on the mic, to be honest. And it's like, how have I really like garnered a peaceful garden for myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, is my family nurtured? Is my lady nurtured? Is my nurtured? You know what I'm saying? My peace. And ultimately too, I had to make peace with like, this shit could not go nowhere further than this.
Makes sense.
And am I gonna attach my happiness to whatever idea of success I think this is supposed to get to? Do I gotta win the Grammy before I say I'm successful? I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? Or what's gonna be the thing? Because that goalpost can always move and will always move. So it's like, for me, the human element of it is to make sure that despite everything else, the fact that niggas is here, that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything else after that is the icing on the cake, for real.
Huge, bro. Love that. That resonates with you.
That's why they making it how they making it. That's why they really as successful as they are without even being, you know what I'm saying, in the industry and doing all the weird shit motherfuckers in the industry be doing. That's why they so successful how they is, bro. Cause what he just said right there.
That is the icing on the cake, for real.
Huge, bro.
Real
Love
shit.
that. That resonates with me tenfold, bro. Yeah, and that's something I've been figuring out myself too. It's like, for so long as a kid, it was just like, I have to make it in music.
Right.
Like, that's it. That's like the only criteria.
Right.
You know, and it was like, as long as I make it in music, it's like you attach yourself to this false perception of like, if I make it in music, everything will be okay.
Right.
Everything will be good.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And then it's like you start having a bit of success and you're like, oh, okay, well, but now I need more success.
Yeah.
Then it'll all be good.
Yeah.
You know? Then I'll be good. And anytime I catch myself, you know, I go into that thought pattern often. I fall into that trap of like, oh, if I just had X, everything will be cool. Right. And it's like, dude, if everything can't be good right now, then it's not going to be good when I get whatever the accolade is or whatever the numbers are that I'm chasing, you know? But that is a hard journey to learn, because I feel like you have to dig in so hard to make it in music that you can end up feeling like that's everything.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, well, Coach Contra, yo, thank you guys so much, man, for being here.
Thank you.
They said they gonna freestyle
absolutely
it. They gonna
incredible.
freestyle at the end.
And I think you guys are not only inspiring as artists, but also inspiring as human beings.
Man,
and so it's just, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And I know that this is going to resonate with a lot of people in my audience who are watching this and listening to this. And I'm just very, very grateful.
Appreciate that,
thank
man.
you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, I normally close this thing out with some bars, but I got like
I said acapella
MCs
too, no
in the game here with me
beat.
right now. Like,
Acapella, no
you guys
beat.
want to? No pressure. Y'all want to spit something though?
Let's do it.
Down.
Absolutely. Yeah. How you want to do it? Y'all, we can run it down on. Let's see. I lurked inside a...
Go ahead.
Let's see. I lurked inside a casket. Rehearsed until my live show is mastered. My verses go beyond the Bible chapters. I push collection plates past the pastors and feed the masses. Apartment 505 don't even need an address. It's mental. It's monumental. Better mind your mental. Gotta drop games since the pros forever confidential.
Hold up, nigga.
It's monumental. Better feed the masses. My verses go beyond the Bible chapters. I push collection plates past the pastors and feed the masses.
I push collection. Hold on.
Go beyond the Bible chapters.
I
push collection plates past the pastors and feed the masses. Apartment 505 Bible chapters. I push collection plates past the pastors and feed the masses. Apartment 505 don't even need an address. It's mental. It's monumental. Better mind your mental. Gotta drop games since the pros forever confidential. Though my name, the rah-rah, was never my initial. Moved official until we blew like flag whistle. Pass body tissue. I work until
we blew like the flag whistle. Hold on, man. I like
mental. Gotta drop games since the pros forever confidential. Though my name, the rah-rah, was never my initial. Moved official until we blew like flag whistle. Pass body tissue. I work into the bone gristle. These niggas playing and them hoes that flown with you. Keep your magazines. I got my own issues. These niggas playing and them hoes that flown with you.
Keep these niggas playing and them hoes that flown with you. He said playing. Like a plane,
pass nigga. Body tissue, I work into the bone gristle. These niggas playing and them hoes that flown with you. Keep your magazines, I got my own issues. I write wrongs, we write songs with you. 1, 2.
Boy said keep your magazines, I got my own issues. Hold on,
magazines, I got my own issues. I write wrongs, we write songs with you. 1, 2. Mic check, the bill alone convince you. Got the credential, could fill a womb with a lot of potential. Was in a room with 4 niggas, divided the rent through. All that we been through, made us sharp, swift as a Ginsu. I gripped the pencil, impatient, trying to rewrite creation, spitting dope. Shit could provoke a junkie's imagination. I'm with the coast and this type of dope don't imagination. Come on, look. Cause I remember thinking out the box we was living in. Plot for some dividend. Roach rat was sickening. Still cat sticking and moving, they fidgeting. Stuck in our predicament, stuck together like sibling. Siamese twinning, we stuck to this hip into the hop. We jump, skip your shit, we ain't listening. Much repetition when everybody to this moving, they fidgeting. Stuck in our predicament, stuck together like sibling. I done done that, don't do that. This shit is fly. They probably run back like who that, then testify. Coast Contra. Yes, it's chip off the old block, not Tetris. The RAS is worldwide respected. We moving through your block like mailman with message. Envelope with mic check, your mic check it.
We moving through your block like mailman with messages.
Chip off the old block, not Tetris. The RAS is worldwide respected. We moving through your block like mailman with message. Envelope with mic check, your mic check it. Yeah.
Envelope with mic check, your mic check it.
I see you.
I hear you.
All right. Coast to coast with why I could can that flavor. Back before the glow, the shit been major. From 1973 till infinity, I painted pictures so fresh you smell it like graffiti. If I ever take a break, it's to let the poppers break. From the beach to the streets.
I paint a picture so fresh you smell it like graffiti. Hold on.
Back
man.
before the glow, the shit been major. From 1973 till infinity, I painted pictures so fresh you smell it like graffiti. If I ever take a break, it's to let the poppers break. From the beach to the streets, we in tune with the elements. Hip hop, represent. Fresh to death, we live, please come again. In cualquier idioma, you could tell your friends I start where they end. Now, let me begin. Dial in the name, bringing like ears now. We here now, fly, need a lid now. If I land, it's to tear the game down. I wasn't tripping before, but I don't care now. Put your hands up, this a shakedown. Give me all you got. Watch out for these rappers spin. Baby Potter talking about his dope when the real product is the coast. No, yet again, dial in the name, bringing like ears now. We here now, fly, need a lid now. If I land, it's to tear the game down. I wasn't tripping, bringing like ears now. We here now, fly, need a lid now. If I land, it's to tear the game down. I wasn't tripping before, but I don't care now. Put your hands up, this a shakedown. Give me all you got. Watch out for these rappers spin. Baby Potter talking about his dope when the real product is the coast. We here with Harry Mack, the livest podcast. Tell them rappers to bring it back. I got the shades on for your protection. My vision bright. Feel like Scott from X-Men.
See that? You sound like Scott from X-Men. Vision bright.
Come on.
Crazy.
Niggas always ask, am I my brother's keeper? Fuck you think, shit get messy when you switch the team up. Forever, kick it with my boys like we playing FIFA. See, the goal is to get painted next to Mona Lisa.
Forever kick it with my boys like we playing FIFA. He said the goal to get painted by Mona Lisa. Hold up.
Niggas always ask, am I my brother's keeper? Fuck you think, shit get messy when you switch the team up. Forever, kick it with my boys like we playing FIFA. See, the goal is to get painted next to Mona Lisa. Look at us, we kings, look at how they treat us. Remember, we were serving shrimp and grits to Queen Latifah. We still serving food for thought, but had to run the fee up. Acting like that they ain't see us, now they wanna be us.
We had to run the fee
Look
up.
at us, we my boys like we playing FIFA. See, the goal is to get painted next to Mona Lisa. Look at us, we kings, look at how they treat us. Remember, we were serving shrimp and grits to Queen Latifah. We still serving food for thought, but had to run the fee up. Acting like that they ain't see us, now they wanna be us. Okay, 1, 2, mic check, from coast to coast. I come to show who is the best. If you don't know, well, now you know. Don't sleep on flows, we'll drown you out. This is no threat. I bring the pain, I bring the shame.
Don't sleep on flows, we'll drown you out. This is no threat.
Check from coast to coast, I come to show who is the best. If you don't know, well, now you know. Don't sleep on flows, we'll drown you out. This is no threat. I bring the pain, I bring the shame. Two rappers' names who claim to fame, please come correct. Around the globe, around we go. Touching soul that sold out shows how we connect. Can you hear me? Come with more. Drive in the Hemi, reaching for the crown like, gimme. Y'all should win an Emmy for lying in all of your rhymes, confusing the minds for reaching for the crown like, gimme. Y'all should win an Emmy for lying in all of your rhymes, confusing the minds for people to find the truth inside of their city. We go above.
Y'all should win an Emmy. Y'all acting ain't them rapping. Hold up, y'all acting rapping.
Drive in the Hemi, reaching for the crown like, gimme. Y'all should win an Emmy for lying in all of your rhymes, confusing the minds for people to find the truth inside of their city. We go above and beyond with every line with witty designs. We helping the few from the many. Because if you know this hip-hop shit, it got the power to save all of us here. That's what we do on this coast.
We helping the few from the many. Y'all
inside of their city. We go above and beyond with every line with witty designs. We helping the few from the many. Because if you know this hip-hop shit, it got the power to save all of us here. That's what we do on this coast.
sir.
It's coast.
That flow switch was fire, bro. 100%.
I said that. Oh, God. I literally just said that. No cap.
Nightmares of niggas thugging through the night. In the dark, moving too fast, the agile type. They running from the light. I'm running for my life. Cause shit get wild. Daybreak make those mornings feel more fragile. Wake up. Thank God life fit in my size. Living large, but play it small like I'm a regular guy. Word to the wise, man. Some niggas gon' hate him. I reply, fuck it. No response. What they gon' say? Probably some of this, some of that, more of this, and a lot of cap, lot of bullshit. Back when I was young, still innocent, my 5th grade teacher picked me shit. No resemblance. She was Catholic. Always making me repent. And she called me a nigga. Mama, check that bitch. Now you might be thinking when it's making sense. My 5th grade teacher picked me shit. No resemblance. She was Catholic. Always making me repent. And she called me a nigga. Mama, check that bitch. Now you might be thinking some Alabama mayhem shit. Street picnic, foldable chairs, knuckle sandwiches. Fuck up the school, fuck up the suicide. And she called me a nigga. Mama, check that bitch. Now you might be thinking some Alabama mayhem shit. Street picnic, foldable chairs, knuckle sandwiches. Fuck up the school, fuck up they sue us for the damages. But real life wasn't as glamorous. Nah. She looked at me and said, we all good. But I told her shit could be misunderstood. That's when shit got live. I said, it's cool. I shucked up my pride and everything moved. Now, I look like this. I say, I look like this. I grew up off a Monday Night Raw in the pizza box. Domino's was cheap. Papa John wasn't. I grew up off of
Monday Night Raw in the pizza box. He said Papa John.
Monday Night Raw in the pizza box. Domino's was cheap.
Domino's.
Papa John wasn't seen a lot. Mama fed the family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men. John.
It was Little Caesars. I feel you, but it was Little Caesars. It was Monday Night Raw and Little Caesars, nigga. On God, $5. $5
grew up off of Monday Night Raw in the pizza box. Domino's was cheap. Papa John wasn't seen a lot. Mama fed the family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men I know who could beat the block. I grew up off of Monday Night Raw in the pizza box. Domino's was cheap. Papa John wasn't seen a lot. Mama fed the family, stretching the dough, grappling sanity. Only few men I know who could beat the rock. Mom told me keep your flow sharpened. My arteries pump ice, so I am the Stone Cold Austin. I answered God, didn't know him. He was cold calling. Secret sanity. Only few men I know who could beat the rock. Mom told me keep your flow sharpened. My arteries pump ice, so I am the Stone Cold Austin. I answered God, didn't know him. He was cold calling. Secretly for service like a phone problem. Look at the passion I project. Never asked for my respect. I had a lot of comebacks in my life. The Lazarus effect. About time, my foot on their neck. Nah, I don't mind it. That wasn't for respect. That's a friendly reminder. The industry wasn't my definition of success. They screamed all and still ain't got the best man yet. Taj Austin. I've been in the man. Labels want to wasn't for respect. That's a friendly reminder. The industry wasn't my definition of success. They screamed all and still ain't got the best man yet. Taj Austin. I've been in the man. Labels want to sign him. Give him in advance. That's what they offering the kid like Abraham. They don't recognize God got a different plan. Taj Austin. Right.
Fuck that deal.
Let's speak facts. Main ones that socialize won't speak back. But if you gonna kill a nigga, do it on the track. The fuck the coach is supposed to stay preserved. We don't keep it rap. Coast Contra.
That's so fire.
That was beautiful.
Acapella, I ain't gonna lie. I love that acapella. I can catch them bars way easier on that acapella. Boy, hey.
All right, well, shit. How can I not be inspired after that? All right, I'm gonna do something off the top. So can I get
you gonna go too?
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You go this way. You go this way.
This way.
Harry Mack, nigga.
All right, what we doing? We gonna do it like this. Coast.
Got to. Let's get it.
All right, architect.
Hell yeah.
Microphone.
Okay. Acid.
All right, Coast, architect, microphone, and acid.
4 random words.
Those are the words. You good?
Okay.
All right, yo. When it come to bars, they know I'm doing the most. I built up the skills, so I brag and I boast. My techniques on the mic is ferocious. When I bust and I rep for the coast. H-Mac really in it. I prove that I'm blessed. I span coast to coast from the east to the west. Anywhere we at, y'all know I be swelling with pride. Cause over dope instrumentals, I coast and I glide. I take it to another plane, y'all know the deal. I'm never faking when creating, I be flowing for real. When it comes to off top, I ain't heard nobody harder yet. Still they wanna bite the blueprints cause Mack's the architect. Take it to another level. Y'all know I'm the deal.
They wanna bite the blueprint cause Mack's the architect.
I'm never faking when creating, I'll be flowing for real. When it comes to off top, I ain't heard nobody harder yet. Still, they want to bite the blueprints because Mack's the architect. Take it to another level. Y'all know I'm really on that killer route. I'm the architect, now watch me build a house. I mean, over these beats, you hear my sound racing. To build a home, you gotta lay the proper foundation. That's all the freestyles y'all did before, never. Years of putting work in to build the skills that's clever. So by the time y'all came out, you was ready for the moment. So when you put that vid out, y'all could all truly own it. And yo, we get it popping. I'm the architect of skills. I'ma pull the hammer out. It's time for Mack to build. Matter of fact, these other cats, they done forgot more. I'ma keep on building till I'm lamping at the top floor. Cause changing the game forever, that's what I've been about. I'm elevating till I'm way up at the penthouse. In fact, my lyrics gon' stay true. I'ma elevate to peak of Everest. Either that or it's K2. Breathing with the Sherpas, the industry's #1 worker. Look at elevate until I'm way up at the penthouse. In fact, my lyrics gon' stay true. I'ma elevate to peak of Everest. Either that or it's K2. Breathing with the Sherpas, the industry's #1 worker. The dopest freestyler that they heard of. And y'all know that I never been no type of clone. I get hype when I'm rocking on this microphone. Yeah, people think the way that Mack is wrecking bars. I said I stay plugged in to the XLR. Yeah, if you step to me, then it may be fatal. Back of my neck got the XLR matrix cable. On some I know freestyle. Popping up, I'm ready. Rhymes that I kick off the dome are too heavy. Yeah, and y'all know I be making guys panic. Cause even on condenser mics, my flow is dynamic. Peep the way that I'm maneuvering. With the shotgun mic, I shoot my shot. When I start to get hype, I do it better than the rest. I be way above the average. Got these other rappers tripping out like acid tablets. That's what they telling me. Swelling with jealousy. I hit like LSD. I be something like the acid tabs. How I got them really vibing. If it wasn't that, I guess they tripping off the psilocybin. Mack is something like peyote. Around the whole entire planet, man, I know they about to know me. I'm sitting here with 4 of the livest guys. I'm packing bars in like 505.
He said I'm packing bars in like 505. Hold on, nigga. I ain't laughing.
Around the whole entire planet, man, I know they about to know me. I'm sitting here with 4 of the livest guys. I'm packing bars in like 505. Yo, I said what I meant. I'm serving food for thought. This just my 2 cents. I'm packing bars in like 505. Yo, I said what I meant. I'm serving food for thought. This just my 2 cents. For all of y'all each time we connect. These bars are spitting off the top. You know they live and direct. Yeah, and we will stay immune to the vultures. Staying independent and taking care of the culture. Doing it the way it's meant to be done. Futuristic. This is 22nd century, son. I'm coming from a different era. Mack is from the future. Open up my skull. It's not a brain. It's a computer. I'll be doing something different. My bars are absurd. I gotta thank y'all for all of those 4 words, but many more words. The whole podcast was fire. Thank y'all for coming through and leaving us inspired.
Oh my God, that's so. God damn. God damn, bro, that's so fire.
Phenomenal.
Shit.
That was a moment.
That was tough. That was tough.
God,
such a moment.
Thank you so much for having us up here, dog. For real.
Anytime, man. It's my absolute pleasure. Blessed to have you guys in the place.
Motherfucking do that shit with no
my favorite
beat.
episode so far, man.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Much love.
Damn, that shit was fire.
That's a wrap. Hell yeah.
Hey, that shit was in fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that recommendation. I ain't gonna lie. I had to check this one out. After I reacted to that Omegle bars, I had to check that motherfucker out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, if you made it this far in that video, bro, you gotta hit that sub, bro. If you bet, hit that like. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, we just hit 600. We on the road, man. I really just want to go and set the goal. I should just set the goal for 1,000 subs, bro. Fuck it. Hey, that's the new goal, bro. 1,000 sub goal, bro. Let's do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get back to all y'all requests. Like tomorrow night type shit. I'm gonna get back to all y'all requests and shit. But y'all gonna have to let me know if I like forget some songs or something. Just put it down in the comments, bro, and let me know. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I can get right to it. I appreciate everybody, bro. Even if you skip to the end just to watch the freestyle, bro. Appreciate you, gang. Even if you just click the video, even if you scroll past it, clicked on it, watch it for a couple seconds. Appreciate you, bro. We just hit 500 7 days ago. We just hit 600 today. Come on, man. 1,000 sub goal. Let's do it, y'all.